Howdy! Today I'm making a utensil holder and a spatula to go with it. So here I'm cutting up some red oak, cutting up more pieces than I need because of mistakes and all that jazz. I actually don't make too many mistakes in this project, which is rare, but it all turned out pretty good. So right here I'm cutting some notches in the sides called rabbits to help with the glue up and help strengthen the joint. There you go. Now I am setting my depth and cutting a dado on the bottom of each piece to put a bottom in the piece. Cleaning up the saw marks with a chisel and a carving knife. Some retroactive precision. Doing a little dry fit here, measuring for the bottom. Measure, cut. There we go, first try. Hell yeah. Now I'm slapping some glue on there, gluing it all up. And now I am going to mark out for some dowels that I'm gonna be putting in there to hold the joint together. I'm a big fan of using dowels. I really like building projects without any metal fasteners. Right here I'm cutting down some dowels to the right lengths. Put some glue in there and hammer your dowels in. Hell yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Cleaning up the glue, squeeze out a little bit. Now, I let that dry for a little bit. Now I'm unclamping it and cutting them flush. And I left the rabbits a little long, so I'm planing them down to basically flat. I'm going to get it really flat on the belt sander here in a sec, but some more retroactive precision. Yep. Doing some sanding with I think that's a 80 grit belt, I want to say. So pretty aggressive. And then off camera, I sanded it to 120 on the belt sander. Now I'm breaking the corners with some hand sandpaper. You never want to break your corners on a belt sander because you'll gouge deep in there and get uneven rounding of the sharp corners. Now I'm making a template for a spatula. This is made out of the same piece of wood, red oak. So I'm drawing out my shape and cutting it out. On the old bandsaw, I'm drilling out the hole. That drill sucks, so I switched to my big boy drill. Works a lot better, it just hogs through just about anything. And some more refining of the outside shape, and now I'm cutting some contours in there because you don't want a spatula that's just like a board. You want some contours, you want it to look kind of nice. Doing some more refining of the contours on the old belt sander again. Thinning it down. This took a long time, but now sanding's a big part of it. Gotta get used to it. Changing the belt to a finer grit. Doing some more sanding. more sanding, some more sanding. Nice. Look at him go. There's really not much to say here. Right here, I'm soaking the whole thing with water and drying it out with a heat gun. And what that does is the water seeps into the grain, and then when you dry it, the grain fluffs up, and then you give it another sand, and it gets it really smooth. I love that technique. I use it all the time. Some hand sanding, a lot of sanding on a spatula. Time for the best part, for finish. For the finish, I'm using a homemade mixture of beeswax and mineral oil. It's a great finish for food safe things, and then you hit it with a heat gun and the beeswax melts into the grain. It's really pretty. Yeah, there you go, final product. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm very happy with it. There's some detail shots, and thank you for watching. Yeah, subscribe or something like that, I guess. Alright. Adios, bitches. I'll catch you on the next one.